It is obvious that in order for Goku to defeat Zeno, he would have to transform into a new form that he has not had before, because defeating the god of all universes at first glance sounds impossible. It sounds that way because it probably is. But Goku is a character that always surprises us and has potential and desire for progress. He's stronger than everyone thinks. But before we see how Goku's fight with Zeno went, let's quickly recall the recent transformations Goku had and whether they are enough to fight Zeno. We will skip the first couple, such as transformation into Great Ape, because obviously those forms are significantly weaker than the more recent.
Dragon Ball series is easily one of the most high-octane and epic shonen series around, featuring a wealth of incredible battles and inspiring power-ups that have become legendary in their own right, with the Super Saiyan transformation being one of the most notable mentions in the regard. But as you know, it's not so powerful in compared with others. For example, Super Saiyan 3. There was a time when the Super Saiyan 3 transformation was considered by many to be the peak of the series. However, with the advent of Dragon Ball Super, one has to admit that the Super Saiyan 3 transformation has taken somewhat of the backseat. It might be one of the weaker transformations now, but it's still a great treat to witness regardless. While the Super Saiyan 4 transformation isn't considered to be canon by many, there's no denying the fact that the particular power-up is immensely powerful in its own right and deserves a mention. Next power-up is Super Saiyan God. The idea of new Super Saiyan transformation existing in the Dragon Ball universe was something that intrigued fans to no end. And most people would agree that the Super Saiyan God transformation was the great way for the Saiyans of the series to gain access to a whole new level of power. After the Super Saiyan God, we have Super Saiyan Blue. The Super Saiyan Blue form is easily the most popular form in the entire series, being used multiple times throughout the slower and different arcs. While some may argue that the luster of this form has diminished somewhat following the various ways fighters using this form were hindered or defeated, there is no denying the fact that the Super Saiyan Blue is still an extremely powerful form that deserves a ton of credit for opening the doorway to new heights of power. And at the very end, the last transformation. First, imperfect Ultra Instinct form, and then a perfect one. We all know how interesting these transformations were and how powerful they seem to us. Now all these transformations were quite strong and exceeded the strength of almost all Dragon Ball characters, especially the last transformation, Ultra Instinct, which even Beerus was delighted with. However, no matter how strong the Ultra Instinct was, it would not be nearly enough to defeat Zeno, the creator of all universes, the Omni King who can instantly wipe out everything and everyone whenever he wants. For this reason, Goku needs an even stronger transformation, and luckily for him, he is very close to one, and that transformation is God of Destruction. We all know that Zeno has already said a couple of times that he wants to change the God of Destruction in Universe 7, that is, to replace Beerus. For this very reason, Beerus is constantly scared that Zeno is around, because every day could be his last. And one more thing that is important is that Zeno loves Goku and enjoys his company, so he is therefore a possible candidate for the God of Destruction. And in addition, it is very likely that Goku's Ultra Instinct is already stronger than Beerus, so even if Zeno himself does not replace him, Goku can defeat Beerus by himself. But we all know that Goku is not like that. He has a good heart and would never be a God of Destruction, because he never fights for the very desire to destroy someone anyway, but to progress, to acquire new powers, and thus be the protector of his universe, his planet, and his friends on the planet. So right at the beginning, we see that in this matter Vegeta is much closer to becoming God of Destruction. But again, Vegeta does not have one substance that is more important than all of them. That is friendship with Zeno. That's why Zeno will leave the role of the God of Destruction to Goku, even if he is not good for it by himself. But anyway, he will become much stronger because of it. So when he became God of Destruction, he did his job well. He also got the new angel instead of Whis,
who, like Beerus, was replaced. Goku and Zeno remained good friends, and Goku often used the button he got from Zeno to get Zeno to him, and they would have fun together. However, problems came when an enemy came to Universe 7. An enemy so strong that neither Goku nor Vegeta could stop him. An enemy that destroyed the Iragi star system and over 3050 planets. His name was Moro, and no one could stop him. However, Moro did not want to conquer the Universe 7, but to turn them into his subjects. So Vegeta became one of his main protectors. When Zeno saw what was happening with Universe 7, he decided to delete, as he did with Universe 9, with a smile on his face, because he believed that the situation had become complicated, and that a universe like this should not exist. Of course, he told Goku that he would give him a chance to leave the universe and go to another one, because he is a very good friend of his. However, when Goku heard this, he was shocked. He couldn't let Zeno destroy his entire universe, his home planet for his friends and family. He told him that that was out of the question. Even though he was his friend, Zeno didn't accept anyone to back him, because he is the Omni King after all. And he looked sharply at the Goku and asked him, "Who gives you the right to talk like that with the creator of all universes?" Goku was not afraid for a moment, and answered him that the lives of his friends were more important to him than anything else, and that he would not allow him to destroy them. Zeno gets angry there, and in a fit of rage transforms into some completely different form. That form was his true form. Everyone would try to run instantly when they saw this kind of power, but not Goku. Goku was ready to fight against Zeno for the survival of planet Earth. The fight started and Zeno, although angry with Goku, did not want to wipe him out instantly, but wanted to give him a chance in the fight. But again, that fight was short-lived, and Zeno knocked out Goku to the floor with one punch. Having done that, he decided to start erasing the entire universe together with Goku. However, at that moment, Goku's desire to save everyone was so great that he unlocked a new power that all Saiyans have in them, but no one has ever unlocked until now. That new form is what gives Saiyans the possibility to become Omni gods. But again, no one unlocked it before Goku. Zeno, trying to erase, did not pay attention to Goku, but cleverly used the button that Zeno gave to him, and he teleported to Goku. And at that moment, Goku delivered an incredibly powerful blow to Zeno, who disappeared from the force of that blow. Universe 7 was saved. Goku became the Omni King, ruler of all of the universes. The strength of his power was now immeasurable. No one could match him. The first thing he did was solve the problems in his universe, and later he started to control events in others. Everyone on Earth was proud of Goku, but still, there was a trace of fear in them, because they knew that now he could wipe them all in one moment. However, later they realized and remembered that Goku is not like Zeno, that he will wipe out an entire universe for fun, but that he has a good heart and that he will use his new power only for good purposes. After all these events, they decided to sit down together to eat with the new ruler of universes. And so just like that, the story comes to its end.